This year marks the 40th year that Autzen Stadium has been home of the Oregon Ducks. Built for just $2.5 million, a $90 million renovation a few years back has turned it into the jewel of the Pac-10. It is cozy, it is loud, and it is, as usual, sold out. It's Separation Saturday in college football as we begin to separate the pretenders from the contenders. Welcome to this top 20 battle between the Big 12's Oklahoma Sooners and the Pac-10's Oregon Ducks. Good afternoon, everybody. Dan Fouts. The Oregon Ducks are 2-0 on the season, having beaten Stanford and Fresno State. But this is a game they've waited 9 years for. A chance to avenge last year's Holiday Bowl loss to the Sooners, and a chance to see just how well their sophomore sensation Jonathan Stewart matches up against the great Adrian Peterson.
He's only carried the ball one time since. We just talked to Stewart earlier and he said he's still not 100%, but he wants the ball 20 to 25 times today. If he's not in there, Jeremiah Johnson comes in. He's been stellar. Different kind of runner, good change-up guy. He's a dash and dart guy. He's averaging over 6 yards a carry. And Dennis Dixon, the quarterback, the trigger man, has not been sacked, has not thrown an interception. Today, he's got to be clean. He's got to get on the edge, and Oregon will have a good, solid chance here at home.
Became the winningest coach in school history. Back in 2001, he led the Ducks to a number 2 ranking and a Fiesta Bowl win.
I think the most important stat there, you told me, he's only lost one non-conference opponent here at home during his tenure.
24-1 non-conference foes here in Autzen Stadium for Mike Bellotti. This is Garrett Hartley, back deep for Oregon. This will be Jonathan Stewart. Across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Jacob Gutierrez on the tackle for Oklahoma. Quarterbacking the Ducks will be junior Dennis Dixon. He's been cool and confident, and he is a dual threat. He's rushed for a touchdown and thrown for a touchdown in the first 2 games of the season.
You know, football's a game of angles and options and getting space. It's up to them to get Stewart space.
2nd and 10. 4 wide receivers fake to Stewart. Now the quick pass outside to Jason Williams. 40. 30. 20. Pushed out of bounds by Reggie Smith inside the 10-yard line. Alvin Thibodeau, the defensive end at the bottom of the screen, in for the Sooners. And inside Stewart, touchdown Oregon. Another broken tackle from 2 yards out. Jonathan Stewart, C.J. Ayu couldn't bring him down.
Yeah, and Stewart has yet to hit the ground. He has not gone to the ground yet.
Almost blocked. Jamil Dowling almost blocked that. The ball is shanked out of bounds. Rolls out at about the 27, 28-yard line. From the 35 now, 3rd and 15. Again, straight back over the middle. He's got his man. Ryan Paysinger with a big catch. Longest catch of his young career at Oregon. Dixon with time to throw, found Paysinger for 35 yards. 3rd and 4 now. Johnson, fake to him. Dixon's going to run. 20. 10 out of bounds. First down, Oregon. Pushed out of bounds by Reggie Smith. What a patient run for Dennis Dixon in traffic.
Well, and he sure got it at its highest point.
Brady Leaf will hold for Paul Martinez from 21 yards out. Perfect. So 2 possessions for the Oregon Ducks, 2 scores. Oregon leads Oklahoma 10-0. You are watching ESPN College Football on AB9. 1st and 10 now for the Sooners. Here comes the reverse. Iglesias got it. And he's stopped by Jairus Byrd. Heads-up play by Jairus Byrd, playing his very first game as a cornerback. Has been a rover. The redshirt freshman, because of Jackie Bates' injury, had to be moved. Top of the screen, that's Adrian Peterson. And again, the Sooners have to call timeout, and they're out of timeouts in the first half.
Third and final timeout.
3 minutes and 22 seconds to go in the first quarter. The Sooners are out of timeout. You are
going up.
First and 10 for Oregon. Stewart in the backfield. Another quick throw. This is Jason Williams. First down, Oregon. Got inside of Jason Carter, and Dennis Dixon continues to roll.
Brings up 3rd and short.
Stewart left side. First down and more. Into the secondary. Jason Carter has to come in and lay him down. Finley in motion. Fake to Peterson. Deep drop, and there's pressure, and down he goes. Walter Thurman, like a bullet, brings down the quarterback. Motion. Peterson gets it left side this time, and Cole Linehan, the sophomore from Forest Grove, Oregon, and Banks High School with that tackle. The 41. Again, the fake to Peterson, the throw outside. And Malcolm Kelly can't bring it in. Jarris Bird knocked it away. Dixon, completion to Rosario. First down, Oregon.
Oh, what a big-time catch by Rosario, too. The ball was almost deflected. Losing season in his 11 years.
Stewart's got it. Big hole. Midfield. Sooner territory. Jason Carter with the tackle. Jonathan Stewart having a monster out. He missed badly from 51. This one on line, and good! Hit the crossbar and went through. End zone. Dragic with the punt to Reggie Smith. And he's going backwards.
That was just his senior year.
It's got Rosario one more time, and Rosario delivers the blow on Reggie Smith going out of bounds. And they're going to talk about it for a little bit.
Well, and this is what we talked about earlier, Dan. One of the things about this stretch offense.
Second and short. Stewart right side. First down, Oregon. Sooner territory down to the 45-yard line. Determined running by Jonathan Stewart, Latimer, and Harris on the stop.
And Oregon just took this up a notch. This drive, they're getting more physical, and Jonathan Stewart is leading the way. Incredibly productive running back. Blocker, receiver, what a talent.
110 yards for Jonathan Stewart on 17 carries. First and 10 from the 45. Receiver screen to Finley. And he's got a few. He's close to another first. ESPN presentation of college football on ABC will return after this message and a word from our ABC stations. This is a tender moment too. 4th and 6 for the Ducks. From the Sooner 30, Dixon to throw deep. He's got a man deep. Jason Williams, touchdown Oregon. Fourth and 6. They go for 6 and get it. To number 4. 16, Dixon steps up. He's going to run. 5,
he's got it.
10, touchdown Oregon. Dennis Dixon from 16 yards out.
What a football game. And a great read by Dixon.
He just ran away from people, too. First time the second half he's gotten loose on the ground. Martinez with the extra point. Perfect. .109 to go in the fourth quarter from Autzen Stadium in Eugene. Don't go anywhere. This one's not over yet. You're watching ESPN College Football on ABC. Kicking team, a real good shot at it. You can see all the athletes for Oklahoma on the field. Wide receivers, running backs, defensive backs.
A lot of adjustments being made by the Sooners.
Here's Luke Bellotti. Like he wants to kick it to the left side now, and Oregon shifts over there. Ball's loose. Oregon ball.
Do you believe it?
Got the high bounce. And then the wrestling match at the bottom, and Oregon comes out with it.
Oklahoma.
Patrick Chung may have been at the bottom there.
But hold on, Oklahoma's got the football. And they're saying, wait a minute, the pileups over there, we've got the ball over here.
But if this goes to review, it's going to be awful difficult to reverse this call. Question is, does the ball go 10 yards before it's touched by the receiving team?
It's actually hit before 10 yards, and it's hit by an Oregon player. That's illegal.
Ball was taken away. First down.
Well, I don't know. That ball was touched before it went 10 yards. But it's going to be first down Ducks.
Well,
shouldn't be.
Stoops can challenge this. He has a timeout. Well, he used his timeout on the kickoff when they made the adjustments on the onside kick, so he cannot challenge this, but it is reviewable, as every play is in college football.
No question in my mind, it was touched first by an Oregon Duck, and it didn't go 10 yards before he touched it. Now they're going to go over and look at this play and review it. Take a look at this thing. You tell me if it goes 10 yards, and you tell me who hit it first.
That's the question. Who hit it first? Great kick by the coach's son, Luke Bellotti. Oregon touched it
There's no
first.
question. That was Oregon. And it didn't go 10 yards.
May have been Brian Pasinger, number 19. That's awful close from that angle.
Keep in mind, it's got to be indisputable video evidence. This is a good angle right here. Go up for it.
Malcolm Kelly way up in the air, number 4 for Oklahoma. Chung did get the recovery.
Should be Oklahoma football, but instead, Oregon's offense is on the field. That's a good replay right there. Oregon touched it first before they crossed the line.
This is from the coach's camera. Got to agree with you, Tim. Ball appeared to be hit by Brian Pasinger, number 19, right there before the ball traveled 10 yards.
There's no question in my mind, Dan. That's got to be Oklahoma football. And I know that's not what this record crowd wants here at Autzen Stadium. But if they're going to use replay properly, they're reviewing the play, and there's indisputable video evidence that it was touched first by Oregon before it went 10 yards.
Strike up the band in hopes that this call stands. 1:06 to go. If Oregon has the ball, they'll have one timeout. But they've got to get in the end zone for a touchdown. Still checking to see if this ball did go 10 yards. This is Dave Kataya, our referee from the Pac-10 Conference. Luke Bellotti with the kick. The touch by Pasinger there. The recovery by Oregon. And now the review.
Well, there's no question the ball went 10 yards after it was batted. The proper call is it was batted before it went 10 yards right there. And it was touched by Oregon, and that's illegal. And here comes the call.
After review, there's conclusive video evidence that the ball was touched by a receiving team player, which makes the ball live. Oregon ball, first down.
That's a bad call. That's a bad call. The ball was touched first by an Oregon player, not the receiving team, not Malcolm Kelly. So the Ducks get an incredible break. They'll have the ball at the 48-yard line, 1:06 to go, one timeout to work with. Horrible call by the review referee. Dixon over the middle to Stewart. 45-yard line, heading for the sidelines, 40 out of bounds. Jonathan Stewart with the speed to take it from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline. They can throw the ball over the middle of the field. Fake to Stewart. To the end zone! Touchdown, Oregon! Brian Paysinger from Dennis Dixon!
The whole stadium is rocking.
First career touchdown for Brian Paysinger, the junior from Long Beach, California, Wilson High School. And this is the extra point by Martinez. Got it!
But there's still 46 seconds for the Sooners. Did they score too quickly? This play is set up, Dan, by the offensive line. They did a great job of giving him protection. Then look at the bottom. Number 19, Paysinger, does a little step dance, goes by Harris. And number 5, Harris, who has 2 interceptions. If you're even, he's leaving. Just gave him the stutter step. He bid on it. Harris, just a sophomore. Boy, what a nice throw, too. He waited for the fake, the stop and go. Saw him clear. Once he got the separation, laid the ball in perfectly to Paysinger.
And remember, it was Paysinger who illegally touched the onside kick, at least. Peterson gets it right side. He's tackled at the line of scrimmage.
No timeouts left. Down to 12.
Thompson has got to kill the clock with a spike here. And he does, with 2 seconds go. 44 yards away for Garrett Hartley. For the win. Blocked! Blocked by Oregon! Oregon has beaten Oklahoma for the first time in 7 tries on a blocked field goal.
Dan, when you're at the limits of your distance, you get into it, the kick's a little bit lower. They put the center rush on. They came up big for the block.
Jack?
Coach, describe to me the last 30 seconds of this game.
I'm not sure I really can, Jack. Our kids just wouldn't say die. Our defense did a great job. Our offense turned the ball over way too much, but they came through big time when we needed it. Our defense and our special teams with that block, that's a lot of fun. It'll be a lot of fun.
What did you tell the special teams on that last kick?
On the kickoff, well, it was a squib middle, which was designed to screw up their timing. We did a very poor job of coverage, gave them a chance. It shouldn't have come down to that, but, now I'll take it. It's okay.
7th time's the charm.
Yeah, that's what I said. So that's it. I use that in my pregame speech. You know that?
Guys,
Thanks, Jack. Bellotti now is 25-1 here at Autzen Stadium against non-conference teams. Sooners led it 33-20 with 3:12 to go. 3 minutes and 10 seconds later, Garrett Hartley's field goal try is stuffed in the middle of the defensive line by middle linebacker Blair Phillips.
The longer the kick, the lower the line, and allowed them to get up and block that kick. Terrific football game.